Again, good morning to all of you. In the last lecture, we discussed the some area and the perimeter of quadrilateral. That's mean a cross figure which has four sides, four angle, and so on. So first of all, on the screen you have a perimeter and the area of the rectangle. Perimeter just to give the sum of all sides, and the area it gives to you a space which is occupied by the any closed figure. So here if you have a rectangle and you all knows about the properties of the rectangle and their definition also. So here the some formula you must remember its perimeter defined by the 2l plus b. Here l is denoted by the length and b is breadth, and the area is l cross b. If you want the diagonal, by the Pythagoras theorem, you are able to find the diagonal. So these are the three formula which we will discuss in the previous lectures. Second, it's a square. For the square, when you have a square, your perimeter is a sum of all sides. That's mean you have a four sides. So and the s is denoted by the side plus line. It's a 4 times side. And the area is a side square, and the diagonal again it's defined by the Pythagoras theorem, because when you draw the square you always got the angle in the 90-degree, and the hypotenuse is the opposite side of the right angle. So by this theorem you are able to find the diagonal of square and rectangle both. Here we also discussed about the perimeter and the area of parallelogram. Parallelogram whose perimeter is just a sum of two sides, sum of two adjacent sides. It's known as a perimeter because the both opposite sides are equal. Parallelogram and the rectangle both have a same formula to find the perimeter because the both have opposite sides are equal. Area of the parallelogram is a base into height, and height is a perpendicular distance between the two parallel lines. And we also discuss about the area and the perimeter of the rhombus. For the area of the rhombus, just a base into height. If sometimes you have a diagonal, so you take the product of the diagonal and divide by 2. And rhombus is the same, 4 of side, because the rhombus has all sides are equal. So this all thing we discussed in the previous lectures. Today I'm going to start our new topic. Its name is circle. And here the trapezium, you know the trapezium is opposite sum of the opposite sides. It's multiplied by its perpendicular distance. So these are the formula to find the area and the perimeter. Here your new topic, today's topic. We discuss about the today's circle. And you all know about the circle. There are some things, their definition and some unknown quantities and the constant distance and the relation between the diameter and radius, all things discussed in this lectures. So student, first of all you look at the definition of the circle. Circle is just a closed figure. Okay, look here, this is your circle. This is circles. So it's a closed figure. When we use the circle, in everywhere we have a maximum thing is depend on the circle. Like I give you the one example, two more example. Look at this statement. When we use our circles, circle is the shape of like a pizza, wheels, any circular ground. Your watch maybe, okay, because the watch have a many type of shape now available. But in the before previous years, uh, maximum watches are on the cross type of that circular form. So the circle is represents some type of example which we always saw in our day-to-day life. Look here, you have a definition of the circle. I give you the one beautiful example to understand the definition of the circle. Look here, if you have a circle, this is your circle. This is center of the circle. It's not an exactly circle because the distance from the center to any point of the surface are equal. And I'm not a good drawing teacher. For that, it's not a pure circle, but I'm trying to draw, hope it's look like a circle. So this is your circle. And the definition of the circle, this distance is always cross center to when you go anywhere on the surface, the distance between these 2 points are always equal. So this distance is always constant distance. So the definition is the when we moving on the surface of the circle and the distance, this constant distance from the surface are equal, such type of phenomena, such type of figure is known as a circle, and this constant distance is known as radius. And this constant distance from the center, from this point, okay, it's called the center. So these are the definitions. Just a collection of the point whose distance from the center are constant. This thing is known as a circle. હવે સર્કલ ડેફિનેશન શું છે? સેન્ટર થી સરફેસ ઉપરના દરેક પોઈન્ટ એક દરેક પોઈન્ટ વચ્ચેનું ડિસ્ટન્સ ઇક્વલ હશે તો એ ટાઈપની જે તમને ક્રોસ ફિગર મળશે એને આપણે કહીશું સર્કલ. So look here, where the fixed distance is known as radius. This is your figure. 0 is the center, O is the center, center to surface whose constant distance is known as radius. Now the relation between the radius and diameter. O, look here, this O to A, it's a radius. When you draw AB, this full distance is known as diameter. આ બધું આપણે ભણી જ ગયા છીએ. So this is the distance from center to radius, and this is the full distance. AB distance is known as diameter. So there are the one relation we will derive here. Relation between the diameter, here diameter is denoted by D and the radius is denoted by R. Look at the diameter, it's the double of radius. So the relation between D is equal to 2R. One thing we will derive here. So you must remember this relation. All the students, please remember this thing. The first relation we derive from the circle. The diameter is always twice of radius. In other words, you can say the radius is half of diameter. These both things are important to solve the all examples. So remember these two things. So યાદ રાખવાનું છે, જો ફિગર્સ ની અંદર સેન્ટર થી તમે સરફેસ ઉપરના કોઈ પણ પોઈન્ટ ઉપર જશો, હંમેશા એ સેન્ટર થી સરફેસ ના દરેક પોઈન્ટ નું ડિસ્ટન્સ ઇક્વલ રહેશે. ઇક્વલ ડિસ્ટન્સ ને રેડિયસ કહેવાય છે. ડાયામીટર ઇઝ અ રેડિયસ નું ડબલ છે. બાજુની ફિગરમાં ડાયામીટર આપેલો છે, સેન્ટમાં રેડિયસ આપેલી છે. ડાયામીટર રેડિયસ નો ડબલ છે, તો રેડિયસ ની વાત કરીએ તો રેડિયસ ડાયામીટર ની હાફ જ થાય. લોક એટ આ ડિસ્ટન્સ 5 હોય તો આ ટોટલ ડિસ્ટન્સ 10 હશે. So you must remember the relation between diameter and the radius. Now moving on to the next one. This is your relation, the diameter and the radius. D denote diameter, R is the radius. Now the new quantity. So first formula we will derive here, the relation between diameter and the radius. Now the next thing is the circumference of the circle. Yeah, you can say other words, the both words are equal, circumference or perimeters. So remember student, please, The circumference of circle, yeah, perimeter of the circles, both are synonyms. So sometimes they ask to you find the circumference of the circle, yes, perimeter of the circle. So don't misunderstood because perimeter is just a sum of all sides. And you can, I think you have a question. Ma'am, circle have a no side, but if you cut this circle in lower to lower part, your one line is you got the straight line, the diagonal. Okay, if you cut the circle this line small to small parts, at least one time you have a straight line got, so you are able to take the sum of all things. So for that we can use the perimeter word in place of the circumference, but in the maximum cases they are using the circumference. So now I'm giving to you definition of the circumference. Now anyone have an idea about the circumference of the circle and their formulas? ચલો કોઈને ખબર છે circumference? Circumference એટલે પરિઘ. રેડિયસ એટલે ત્રિજ્યા. સેન્ટર એટલે સેન્ટર એટલે શું થાય? સેન્ટર નો ગુજરાતી શું થાય?
મધ્ય બિંદુ, મધ્ય. સેન્ટર મધ્ય થયું ને, વચ્ચે વચમાં આવેલું પોઈન્ટ.
કેન્દ્ર. Center means kendra, radius trija, circumference is a parik. So these are the Gujarati words. So now anyone know about the circumference? Anyone knows the definition of the circumference? Okay, so let me I introduce to you. What is the circumference? Look at here. This is the radius, the full length is the diameter, and the circumference is it just if I'm starting from one point to another point. If I'm starting here, it's my A point, and I'm moving from this to then and again this here. I cut the full circle. I have a one revolution, so this is called the circumference. The full revolution of one time, it's known as circumference. એક આખું ચક્કર લગાવો ને એ તમારો પરિઘ છે. ચલો હવે એનો ફોર્મ્યુલા જોઈએ. When you start with one point and reach again that point on the cross phenomena, it's known as the circles. Sorry, it's known as the circumference, as perimeter also. So look here the definition of the circumference on your screen. It's the length of boundaries of the given circle. It's known as a circumference. This total length, starting from A to A, this total length is known as a circumference. And the formula to find the circumference is a 2 pi r or pi d. Why? C is denoted by the circumference. You must remember circumference is a 2 pi r, and we know this is a one formula. Circumference is a 2 pi r. R is a radius, C is a circumference. And another, when we know the relation between the diameter and the radius, D is equal to 2r. So in this formula, I have a 2 and r. In place of 2r, I can put the value of D. So I get the new formula, and this new formula is C is equal to pi D. Here D pi. Here D is the diameter. So again, you must remember these two formula to find the circumference. Sometimes you have a radius, so use the 2 pi r. If you are not addressing the diameter are given, you use the for to find the circumference by the pi d. So hope you remember. So you must remember the second relation. First relation we did have the center and the radius. Second, it's a circle by the radius and the diameter. So you must remember the formula. Now we're moving on the next one. What is the next thing on your screen, Loki? Area of the circle. Okay. Any cross figure which have some space, they occupy some space. It's known as area of the circle. The formula of the circle is a pi r square. The value of pi. You may take the 27 by 22 by 7 or 3.40. In case if the any value is not given to you in examples, you must take the, by default, you can take the value of pi is equal to 27 by 2. If they want to put the value of pi is equal to 3.14, they always tell you in the question. But by default, you can take the value of the pi is always 22 by 7. If the value of not given to in examples. તો ખાસ વસ્તુ ધ્યાન રાખવાની છે એરિયાનો ફોર્મ્યુલા છે પાઈ આર સ્ક્વેર અને પાઈની વેલ્યુ બે આપણે મળે છે 22/7 and 3.14 એપ્રોક્સિમેટ. પાઈની વેલ્યુ જો આપેલી હોય તો એ લેવાની અને ન આપેલી હોય તો 22/7 બાય ડિફોલ્ટ લઈ લેવાની. તો આ બે ફોર્મ્યુલા થયા સર્કલ અને સર્કમ્ફરન્સના. હવે આપણે આના એક્ઝામ્પલ્સ જોઈએ. So the student, please remember this thing, these two formula we will derive here. Circumference is 2 pi r and the area it's a pi r square. By default, you can take the value of pi as a 22/7 if not given. And the first question is a very simple. Look here, you have a area of the circle and you find the value of radius. So just put the things and you are able to solve all things, because with this type of example we discussed in the tutorial. So I'm not calculating it. You just look and you are easy to find. In this question we just ignoring the decimal point and get the value of r. So this is a very simple example and the all thing we discussed in the tutorial. So look here. અહીંયા આપણે એરિયાસ આપેલો છે તો બે ક્વોન્ટિટી માંથી એક ક્વોન્ટિટી આપેલી હોય તો એક ક્વોન્ટિટી મળી છે. r સ્ક્વેર ઉપરથી આપણે r મળશે, સ્ક્વેર ને સ્ક્વેર રૂટમાં કન્વર્ટ કરો. So let's be moving on the next one. Second examples. You have a radius and calculate the diameter, area and the circumference. So you just put the value of r in these three questions. Diameter is d is equal to 2r, area is a pi r square and the circumference is a 2 pi r. Put the value of pi r and you get the answer. By default, you can take the value of pi is a 22/7. તો આ પણ એક્ઝામ્પલ બહુ સહેલો છે, ખાલી ફોર્મ્યુલાઝ ની અંદર આપણે વેલ્યુ પુટ કરીએ છીએ, તો આને કઈ ગણાવવાની જરૂર નથી. હવે આગળ વધીએ. નેક્સ્ટ વન. Here again the same question you have. The radius is given 15 centimeter and find the diameter, area and the circumference. Look here. You all students know about the relation between the diameter, radius and circumference. So these are the next example on your screen. It's just a use of formula. Remember these three formula for the circle: diameter and radius, area and circumference. Now we are moving on the next figure, because our today's topic is circle and the semicircle. So what do you think about the semicircle? So these are the definition of the semicircle. It's just a half of circle. This thing is known as a semicircle in our language. But the definition of the semicircle on your screen. Look here, this is your semicircle. This is the half of your circle. So look the figure of the semicircle, and here you have a definition. When you have a semicircle is created by the cutting of circle. In other words, you can say semicircle is formed when the line is passing through the center and end touches in the end of 2 points of given circle. In this is meaning is this is your semicircle. If we cut it, okay, in the half of centers and this diameter, this line segment is touches to the end point of the circle. So this type of cross figure it's known as a semicircle, yeah, half of circle. It's known as a semicircle. Here the relation are same. The diameter and the radius are same. D is equal to 2r. But to find the perimeter, this is the phenomena to find the circumference or the perimeter. Circumference means when you start with the 1 point and again reach the 1 point, it gives to circumference. But in the semicircle, when you start with the A point and again you reach the A point. So what happened here? Look here, student. This is your semicircle. And it's your center R. Sorry, center is O. This total distance is known as R. And this again R. So in short, it's a 2R. It is denoted by 2R. And this full thing is known as a diameter. This is your radius and this is your diameter. So first of all, I'm finding the value of circumference of semicircle. This is your semicircle. Circumference means this is my A point. I'm traveling from A to A and want to reach in again A. This is the next line end of circle. It's denoted by B. If I'm moving from here, so this full things, this thing, yes, this thing is a half of circle. So first thing we add in the circumference, half of semicircles. So half of circumference, it is 2 pi r by 2. આ શું છે આટલું જે અડધું ટ્રાવેલિંગ કરે છે એ સરકમફરન્સ નું હાફ છે તો એ અમે સર્કલના સરકમફરન્સ ને by 2 કરી નાખ્યું. Now the next I'm starting from A and reach here B, but I circumference that means the total full distance. Again I want to traveling B to A. So this distance B to A, this is B to A. Now I'm moving from B to A and reach here. This distance also added, and this distance is dr. It is d, and d is equal to 2r. Look here, the 2 to 2 cut. And if I'm putting the value of D is equal to 2R, R is common between them, it's a pi plus 2. So student, you must remember the circumference of the semicircle, it's the R pi plus 2. Because sometimes student, what they doing? They just taking the half of semicircles. Okay, half of circumference, it's a circumference of the semicircle. No, but it's not a right thing. Half is right, but this total distance, don't forget. A to A, it give you the total circumference of the semicircle. So this line
Hello, ma'am.
segment, yes.
નોટ્સ મોકલશો પછી
હા
આજના લેક્ચરની
હા આગળની તો મળી ગઈ ને.
યસ મેમ.
Okay, I think મોકલી દઈશ. Okay, so this is the formula to find the circumference. Now the what area of the semicircle is. So don't forget this definition. For the area of the semicircle is, area of the circle is pi r square, and the area of the semicircle is this cross part, and this cross part is just a half of circle's area. So the formula is area of circle, it's divided by 2. I'm writing directly. Area of circle is a pi r square and by 2. This is the formula for the semicircle. તો સ્ટુડન્ટ ખાસ ધ્યાન રાખજો, એરિયામાં તો કઈ વાંધો નહીં, હાફ લઈ લેશો એટલે તમને એરિયા સેમી સર્કલો મળી જશે. બટ પેરીમીટર સરકમફરન્સની અંદર સર્કલની હાફ તો થઈ જશે, બટ પણ એક્સ્ટ્રા જે ડિસ્ટન્સ છે એ બી ડાયામીટર એક ખાસ આવશે. So remember this formula to find the semicircle. Here the formula of both are given to you. Look at the here. This is the combination of the perimeter of the circle. First of all, the half of circle, it's a semicircle. So first of all, I'm starting from A to B. I got the semicircle's half thing. And again B to A, I got the 2R. 2R is a diameter. So this total distance, it's known as the formula, no definition, and the formula to find the circumference. So hope you clear. Please remember this thing. Don't confuse. Circumference એટલે સેમિસર્કલ માટે ખાલી હાફ નહીં કરી દેવાનું, એ હાફ તો કરવાનું જ, પ્લસ એક્સ્ટ્રા એમાં થઈ જશે diameter 8. So look here, student, this is the formula to find circumference or the circle, semicircle. Remember, this is the pi r plus 2r. If r is common, then pi plus 2r. And area of the semicircle is a pi r square half. It's called the area of semicircle. So now we discuss the two examples here to understood these two formula. First of all, to all the student plus, please write the question. My question is, if r is equal to if the radius of semicircle is 7 centimeter, then find circumference and area. So what is given to us? Given that radius is equal to 7 centimeter, and then nothing to say to take the any value of pi. So by default, I'm taking the value of pi is 22/7. So first of all, I'm finding the semicircle's area and the circumference. Circumference formula, you must remember, it's a half of circle. It's a 2 pi r divided by 2, and r is common. So you must remember this last statement. Okay, all the students, please remember this thing. You remember this formula to find the perimeter, yeah, circumference. So formula become, I'm taking the r as common. This is the pi plus 2. It's a formula of a circumference to find the semicircles. Second, r is 22, r is 7, pi is 22/7 plus 2. If you're taking the cross multiplication here, what happened? 7, 22 plus 7 into 2, it's a 14/7. Now the student 7 and 7 cut. The sum of these two things, it gives to you circumference. It is 34, 36. And the unit of the circumference, yeah, perimeter is only contiguous. It's a centimeter. Now the area of the semicircle is half of area of circle. Put the all thing in the given equation. 1/2 is outside. Pi's value is 22/7. And r is 7 square. So it means 7 into 7. Look here, 7 to 7 cut. 2 to 22 cut, it's 11. So your area is 77 centimeters square. So these are the answer. Okay. So you remember this question. Now I'm giving to you some question to solve right now. Hope you remember all the formula. So here I'm finished the one topic, area and the perimeter of the circle and the semicircles. The all things are equal. Now look here, some question for you. Before I'm starting new question, I give you the one thing, and it is yes, you're about the mid exam. Your syllabus, it's a 30 MCQ, 30 marks. Syllabus is Unit 1, full Unit 1. And Unit 2, area and perimeter of 2D figures. So from the triangle to semicircle, you must remember the area and the perimeter of these figures are known as the 2D because these figures depend on the length and breadth, only two things. So remember this thing. If you have any question about syllabus and the online one, yeah, you must mid exam on the online one. Now tell me, any doubt about any confusion about the mid exam syllabus and anything else? Okay, so these are the information about your mid exam and their syllabus. Now tell me, I give you some example related and tell me the answer. If you done directly, you don't need to write in chat box, just tell me. So the first question on your screen, how many students solve it? Let me look. So the student, the sum question on your screen, please try to solve it. The first question on your screen, tell me what is the answer of it. Yes. Number one, if area of square is of 49 centimeters square, then find its perimeter. So let us start. All the students must try it and tell me their answer and also their procedure. How could you find it? The first question on your screen. Number two. The second question you have a hypotenuse of the rectangle. It's a 5 centimeter and the length of at least one side is 3 centimeter. Then find their area. So I'm drawing here the one figure which you have. This is your square. Whose area is given. So this part is given. You can find the perimeter. That's mean this part. So anyone, ચલો કોઈને આઈડિયા આવી જશે કે આ ક્વેશ્ચન ફાઇન્ડ કરવા માટેની પ્રોસિજર શું છે? Anyone knows the procedure to find these two questions?
Man, 2 minutes.
Yes, just take a time, no problem. Yes, the one student that's mean who gives the answer. Gives the answer 1 second. Yes. Yes, Chawda said 196 perimeter. 196. Yes, કઈ રીતે બેટા 196 આવ્યું? ચલો થોડુંક મને એક્સપ્લેન કરી દે.
Man, 28 આવશે.
Yes, 28 આવશે, but procedure સમજાવો મને શું કર્યું? I need the procedure. How could you find you can say the perimeter of the square is 28 centimeter. Why? What is your first step? પેલા શું કર્યું એના પછી શું કર્યું? Then you can tell me the procedure. Answer is right. From the civil department current perimeter, it is 28 centimeter. Yes, he is absolutely right. Perimeter is 28 centimeter. And I agree with him, but Karan, to tell me the procedure. Procedure वगैरह હું કોઈને નહીં જવા દઉં. Okay, very good. Sohan, good. Area's formula is the side square. So first of all, you can find the length of side. And what is the length of side is?
પછી એને
What is
રૂટમાં લેવાના ને 49. Yes.
Right, very good. Using the formula of the area, you are able to find length. And this is your length. So we know the length of the square, all are equal. And it is a 7 centimeter. 49 square are which is a 7. And the sum of all sides, it's all are 7 centimeter. And sum of all, it's a 28 centimeter. And you are, this is your perimeter. So tell me how many students got it? Okay, Aishwarya, very good. Okay. The second question whose area is a 12 centimeter. Okay, Karan. So the remaining student of the electrical and the chemical student, you understood this question? If you don't, so I'm free to solve it. Otherwise, it is very simple. You just use the formula of the area with side square and find the value of sides and put the length in formula of the perimeter and you got the perimeter. Now in the second question, I'm drawing here again a figure. Actually, I like to draw the figure, but I'm not good in figure. So this is your rectangle. And what is given? The hypotenuse. If I draw the diagonal in the square, in the rectangle, and give the 4 vertices. And draw the diagonal, and you know, no, all angle in the diagonal and the circle are in 90. So this is your 90. Here these things are given 5 centimeter and any one length of the rectangle, it's a 3 centimeter. So I give this is maybe 3 centimeter. And I want to find the area of the rectangle, and you know the area's formula is length into breadth, L into B. So these things, it's known as L. These things known as B. So first of all, by the Pythagoras, you can find the length of BC and put in this formula. So I think L is maybe 4 centimeter because 3, 5, 4 are the Pythagoras tripods. And the 4 into 3, it's a 12 centimeter. So by the Pythagoras, you are getting the length of DC, and DC means L, L is 4 centimeter. So put the all thing in the formula of the areas, and you got the area, it's a 4 into 3, it's a 12 centimeter. And centimeter into centimeter, it's a centimeter square. So this is the beauty of the geometry. So today I'm ending today's session. We discussed all to this figure and derive that formula of area and perimeter. Hope you understood. Please don't forget, because end of today's topic, the full this full syllabus in your mid, and your mid is 1 marks MCQ. So remember the all formula of cross figure, which is depend on the 2D, 2 and 2D. Now tell me any question about this topic. Anyone? So the student today I'm stopped here. Now be ready for the attendance. All the students please ready. Now the electrical department, unmute yourself. Electrical 1.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, electrical 2. Now you are free to move.
Yes, ma'am.
3.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, electrical 4 number.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, 5. 6 and 7. So
Yes,
electrical
ma'am.
department 7 number. Okay. Anyone is remaining in the electrical department? Okay, now electrical department you may leave. Okay, civil student, unmute yourself. Number 1, 2.
Present, ma'am.
Okay, number 3, 4, 5, 6. Civil department 7 number. 8.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, 9, 10, 11.
Yes, ma'am. 11.
Okay, 12.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Civil में कोई बाकी? Okay, now the civil student, you may go now. If you have any mic problem, you just put your attendance in chat box. Chemical student, be ready. Unmute yourself. Number 1 in chemicals.
Present, ma'am.
Okay, number 3.
Present, ma'am.
Okay, number 4.
Present.
Okay, 5, 6.
Present, ma'am.
Okay, 7, 8, 9.
Present, ma'am.
Okay, 10.
Present, ma'am.
Okay, 11, 12, 13.
Present, ma'am.
Okay, 14.
Present, ma'am.
Okay, 15.
Present, ma'am.
Okay, 16.
Present, ma'am.
Okay, done. 17 number. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Present, ma'am.
22.
21. Present, ma'am.
Okay, 21 done, 22 done. Now the any student in chemical department, are you left? If you're not able to say anything, please put your attendance in chat box. Today I've stopped here. In the next step, that's mean that tomorrow we will start the 3D figures with surface area and their volume. Okay, have a good day. Stay healthy, stay at home.